background, another signal that for all of that resistance, for all of that opposition, Donald J. Trump is now President of the United States. President Obama is the ex-president. And Mr. Trump, for the moment, steps away.
Our bodies, our choice! 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 Our bodies, our choice!
Watch his strength. Watch his strength.
Their mom can still see them on TV. They just got to get here. Get out of bed. Don't worry about breakfast. Let's get a granola bar. Keep it moving. Tell them that Chopped, I think, is going to be open.
Welcome here.
Say it loud.
Say it clear. Immigrants are welcome here. Say it loud. Say it clear. Immigrants are welcome here. Say it louder. Louder. Immigrants are welcome here.
We are the ones who are doing all of the work, yet they are the ones who are reaping all of the benefits.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Wednesday night in Washington, D.C. Owen Schroyer here. The InfoWars crew has just arrived. We're checking into our place, and we already have protests. Here we go. This should be good. Trump and Pence are fascists. I don't think they know what fascism is. Hey, what makes Donald Trump fascist? Can someone tell me why Trump is fascist?
Illegitimate!
Hey, why is Trump illegitimate, ma'am?
Huh?
Why is Donald Trump illegitimate?
Use fascism,
Why is Donald Trump fascist? Do you know what fascism is?
Trump and Pence are fascists.
Excuse me, sir. Can I ask you a couple questions? What has Donald Trump done that's fascist? What has Donald Trump done? Well, can you tell me? I don't need your flyer. Why don't you tell me?
That's why you don't know.
That's why I'm following around. Now you just littered. He just littered. So he's a litterer. So that's nice. Can you answer a question? How is Trump fascist, sir? See, here's my problem. All you protesters never answer a question. And you just say F Trump. How are you doing? So there you go, folks. This is the first protest. You know, there's probably about 200 of them. This is a peaceful protest, I'll give them that. They don't have too much to say that makes sense other than F Trump or F you. But there's a couple hundred of them out here protesting, so we gave them an opportunity to speak, and they opened their mouths and told me to F off, so that's all good. I actually have my, my Trump, here we go. You can see here, I've got my Trump scarf on. We'll follow that, you know. I completely ditched the rest of the crew to follow these people, but we'll go ahead and see where they're going. So this is the Stop Trump Pence regime before it starts. bring DC to a halt. And I guess that's their plan. We've heard what some of these protesters see. I wonder if any of them will answer any questions about the protests we've seen that are going to be violent. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. See, nobody wants to talk to me. I'm going to go right into the belly of this beast. Trump is a fascist. He's literally not. I know, but it's ridiculous. Trump's a capitalist. Fascism is something like Nazi Germany. And what has Donald Trump done that reminds you of Nazi Germany, ma'am?
You want to...
I don't want your flyer. I'm asking you a question. Why can't you speak for yourself?
I can speak for myself.
So how is Donald Trump reminding you of Nazi Germany? What about you, sir? You want to shove your sign in my face? What about you, ma'am?
Sure. He's going to be a registry of Muslims.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
He's going to have a very strict vetting process. He actually decided he retracted that statement of having Muslims on a registry, though. Are you aware of that?
Sure, but the rhetoric is same as Nazi Germany.
Well, do you think there's an issue, though, with people going to like places like in Europe and America and causing acts of terrorism? I mean, that's an issue, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what do we do about that?
Muslims are responsible for that.
Well, who is? So what extremists? What are they extreme about?
They're extreme about the fucked up situation that they've lived with for the entirety of their lives.
So
are you,
why?
aren't you?
Well, yeah, but that's why I elected Donald Trump in a peaceful manner. I don't go blow people up in the name of Allah.
But here you are. I mean, we're kind
here
of
I am.
disturbing the beast, but we've...
You guys are peaceful protesters. You're actually nice. You're a nice lady. It looks like they're kicking us off here. You will actually talk to me. I just think there's a lot of misinformation out there because of the mainstream news, and you guys are out here protesting who you think is Donald Trump, but it's not the accurate portrayal of who he is.
I think that what he says and what he does is a pretty accurate depiction of who he is.
What is the worst thing, or what is it that Donald Trump says that makes you want to protest him?
well, he likes to grab those pussies. One, and he also doesn't stand for anything of what I am.
Like what?
In fact, the people who are supporting
you a communist?
The people who support him are the people who, like, yet again and again have made it so hard for me to live here.
Like who?
The KKK, white supremacists.
What has the KKK done in the last 50 years? That's a fair question.
It is, look it up. You want to keep
talking? I mean, I pretty much know what I'm talking about. All right, well, you ladies are very nice. Let me ask you a question, though, since you guys are willing to talk. Can I just ask you, do you know about the violent protest plan tomorrow? Are you aware of these? Do you know anything about that? No? All right.